Hey, how's it going? I'm doing this video to show off one of my Yu-Gi-Oh decks I've had for a while. I've edited it, evolved it, whatever you want to say it. This is my Gem Knight deck. I know Gem Knights are fusion monsters, but now they made a Link monster for it, which is pretty cool. They made an Xyz monster that has no abilities. This is really odd considering all the others do, even if they're not really that great. But fusion monsters were some of my favorites, so building this deck was a lot of fun. And some of the cards, I'll admit, I don't have every single one of the Gem Knights, just the ones I think that would be the most useful. Well, as I was saying, the Link monster takes two Gem monsters. Doesn't matter if it's a Gem Knight, it could be Gem Turtle even. I mean, once it's Link summon, add a Gem Knight card from your deck to your hand. Pay 1,000 life points to fusion summon from my extra deck by shuffling the fusion materials in my graveyard or banished. I mean, that's awesome. Every time I use this card, you know I'm going to be fusing. One of the coolest fusions that I have is an absolute one. Are these I want to say the top four for me. Number one, Lady Lapis Lazuli, kind of a tongue twister. By sending a Gem Knight card from my extra deck or deck to the graveyard, inflict 500 points of damage for every special summon monster, whether it's yours or your opponent's, which can almost be like a one-turn kill. Next one of the favorite ones for me, Gem Knight Ruby. Look how shiny he is. To me, this is almost like the headliner, at least maybe one of the top three. 2,500 attack, does piercing damage. Sacrifice a gem monster to increase its attack points till the end of the turn. Awesome. Can slay a Blue Eyes easily. But then here we go for Gem Knight Master Diamond. As we know, this is one of the top cards you need to have in this deck. Takes 3 gem monsters, gets 100 attack points for every Gem Knight monster in the graveyard, and by banishing one of the fusion monsters, he gets their abilities till the end of the turn, which can be almost any of mine in the graveyard. Ruby, Lazuli, Aquamarine, and Gem Knight Lady Brilliant Diamond. Basically the strongest in attack points. I mean, just takes 3 gem monsters, send one face-up Gem Knight monster from the field to the graveyard to summon another one from the extra deck, ignoring summoning conditions. I mean, this is pretty much almost like a cheat, but I'm not complaining because it's completely legal. You can have up to 3 of them. And this is a card you can never go wrong with. But moving on, when it comes to fusing, of course you're going to need the spells to do it, and sometimes there are traps. One of the cards I have to help with fusing is Absorb Fusion. This spell card allows me to take a Gem Knight monster from my deck, add it to my hand, and if I have the necessary cards, I can fusion summon instantly. Sure, they're banished, but that's no really big deal. Another one, I added this card, recently, maybe a few months ago. Scatter Fusion. This one's a little different. During the main phase, if your opponent controls a monster, you can fusion summon one non-rock Gem Knight monster from your extra deck by using material monsters from your deck, which is pretty cool. It's like Future Fusion, except you don't have to wait as long. And I say it's non-rock because most of the Gem Knight monsters are rock. Even if they're like Pyro type or Light or something, Thunder, they're all Earth type attribute. This is the strongest fusion spell for the Gem Knights, or the strongest fusion to me. Spell card is Particle Fusion. It's a little tricky. You see, you can only use this card by fusing monsters on the field, not in your hand, on the field. After that, you banish the spell card, and then you can gain one of the monsters that was used to. You can gain one of the material monsters, to increase the attack points of one of them. Like if I use Prisma Aura in a Thunder type like Tourmaline, this would increase its attack points by 1,600 till the end of the turn. He's 2,450. I mean, if you sacrifice just the right monsters, like let's say I use Gem Knight Crystal with Particle Fusion Prism Aura. I mean, this would make this monster's attack points at least 5,000. Take out a Blue Eyes Ultimate, can go head to head with a 5-headed dragon pretty much. Awesome. Other spells, I keep it simple sometimes. Gem Knight Fusion, fuse monsters in your hand or on the field. And if I want this card back in my hand so I can fuse again, banish a Gem Knight monster from my graveyard, and this card goes right back into my hand. And then another one, this one was banned, but now it's back. Brilliant Fusion. This fuses monsters from your deck, send them to the graveyard, and you summon the fusion monster. That's like Scatter Fusion, but there's a drawback. Fusion summoning with this card means your fusion monster will have 0 attack points, which is bad. But there's a way to get past it. If you discard a spell card, the fusion monster will get its attack points. But like I said, this card only makes your monster's attack points 0. Their abilities will still work. Sure, the card might be a little vulnerable to your opponent because you'll have 0 attack points, but still very powerful to use correctly. And some of the trap cards. I use about only 2 of them for fusing, because there pretty much only is 2 trap cards for fusing the Gem Knights. 1, Pyroxene Fusion. Fuse monsters. This is a trap card. Fuse monsters during your turn or your opponent's turn, sacrificing monsters on the field or in your hand, and summon up the fusion monster. Using during your opponent's turn, pretty cool. And then 1 is Fragment Fusion. You fuse monsters from your graveyard by banishing them and summoning them. Sure, the fusion monster is destroyed during the end of the turn, but if you use your cards right, during your opponent's turn, you can get a really powerful monster that can defend you. Or if you do it during your turn, when it looks like your opponent might have some life points left, use this card, summon up your favorite, and end the duel. Pretty nice card. The monsters, the Gem Knight monsters, yeah, most of their attack points aren't really the highest, but of course, fusing them makes it work. And some of their attack points are a good starting, and some of them have good defense points. I mean, Gem Armadillo, 1700 attack, easy summon, get a Gem Knight monster from your deck to your hand, that's a must. Like I said, Gem Turtle, 0 attack, 2000 defense, good start. Flip, add Gem Knight Fusion from your deck to your hand. You get the spell card, you get a shuffle. Other ones, Gem Knight Quartz. This card, if your opponent controls a monster, you can discard this card, set 1 continuous fusion spell card directly from your deck. If this card is used for a fusion summon and sent to the graveyard or banish, you can add 1 Gem Knight monster from your graveyard to your hand except Gem Knight Quartz. Pretty cool. The Gem Knight monsters, some of them are normal, some of them are normal Gemini, which are the same things. They're good cards to have. But also one that you should know is Rescue Rabbit. Summoning this card, banish it, and summon 2 level 4 or lower normal monsters. They have to have the same name. That's good for Gem Knights. It's perfect, really. It's almost like this was made for them. I mean, you get 2 Gem Knight monsters with the same name, like 2 Gem Knight Garnets. You can use these 2 to then either Link Summon, or if you have the spell card, Fusion Summon, or even Xyz Summon. I mean, you can do any one of those 3, which is pretty cool. The Gem Knight cards are a good deck for me, and they're a lot of fun to use. I use them on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So let me know what you guys think. This is just one of my decks. Next one is going to be my Borolo deck. I use that deck a lot in Master Duel. It's pretty fun, and it keeps me on my toes.